So cooking, everyone loves baking in this time, and I'm not cooking, damn it. So baking. Welcome to my show, my baking show is specifically. Today I'm gonna bake a really special cake today. I'm using my mom's cookbook this time so I can, guide myself around. So by now, this cake is about to be chocolate cake. So let's start with our ingredients. Alright, so our ingredients are 2 eggs. I'm using 3 because they're small size. This one really depends on the size of eggs you're using. White sugar, in this case, I'm gonna use 1/3 of a cup, 1/4 of a cup, and 1 full cup for this. For white sugar, you need 1 1/4 of a cup for the sugar, which is nice. Oil, you need any type of cooking oil. It's 1/2 of a cup. I'm gonna use 1/2 of this, of course. Milk, 2/3 of milk. You can use 2 times of these, 1/4 of a cup. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. This one's for flavor. This one also helps with the smell and everything, I guess. I don't know, it smells really good. We also need flour, in this case, white flour, which you need 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup. Just like sugar in this case. Baking powder or yeast, we need 2 tablespoons of yeast. We also need a little bit of salt. Our cacao, which is dependent on flavor, 2/5 of a cup for cacao, but I like to use more because, more chocolatey. And we also, for our final ingredient, we need water, which by now I don't have it because I gotta heat it up and yada yada. So let's start with the cooking. First, we're gonna use the eggs, the sugar, our oil. Let's see what else. Our vanilla extract. Where is our vanilla? And our vanilla extract. Anything else? Nope. So you need a mixer for this because you gotta whiten up the eggs. You gotta mix them so much it has to be whitened up. 1 second, please. Why doesn't this work? Now hopefully it does work. Let's go. Alright, so we start with our eggs. You gotta whiten these eggs. That was a bit. Be wary to not drop any kind of, eggshell in it. Nothing a little bit of protein can hurt. Oh my god, I should have. Now we got our 3 eggs over here. I can show you, but I don't want it to fall. Well, we got our 3 eggs. We gotta keep mixing it until it whitens. It has to be on a fast pace, so... This is gonna take a while. More speed! Alright, I think that's good enough. Yeah. Our eggs are whitened. Now our next step is for sugar, but I gotta show you guys how it looks. Yeah. Our eggs turned into white batter. I think our thing is... Oh god. 1 second, please. There we go. Excuse me. Now that we got our eggs whitened, we add our sugar. Oh, that made a mess. Whoopsie. We need 1 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of it. We got our 1 cup in here and our 1/4 cup. So it still has to be in a fast, in a quick rate. It has to be mixed really fast. Don't over mix it. Yeah. After a while, you'll be able to see that the batter is turning more whiter. That's because the sugar is dissolving, which is what we're searching for. Just gotta keep mixing and mixing on. Good. Our next thing, oil. 1/2 of a cup of oil. Good. Our oil is gonna help us soften whatever this is. So let's just add it in. And just keep mixing it on. Don't stop mixing. You gotta keep on doing it. Good. Now we got that. We need milk, 2/3 of a cup of milk. So you use 1/4 of a cup in this case, and just use it twice. It's gonna leave a mess. Of course it will. It's bake. That's how baking goes. I think that's good enough. And our last ingredient, our vanilla extract. This one depends on the user. I like to add a bit, you know, it's for flavor. It's just for flavor. Oh. Now that our batter is all mixed up, now we can go for a separate batter. In this case, we don't need this anymore. So we need our dry ingredients now. I didn't mention this. This cake has needs 2 parts. 1 part wet ingredients in this case, which is what I just made, or a second part which is dry ingredients, which I'm about to do. Do beware, you need a sieve for this, or a strainer, whatever you call it. So you basically need to add every single ingredient, every single dry ingredient. Our first ingredient we need to use is flour, which you need like 1 cup and 1/4 of a cup. Oh my god. Can you work, please? There you go, good job. Alright, as I was saying, we need 1 and 1/4 cup of flour. Reminder, do use a sieve for this, because you want the flour to be really fine. You don't want it to have lots of lumps. We got our flour here. Let's go. Next thing we gotta add on top of this is our yummy cacao powder. You know, just add a... Do ignore I'm making a mess. That will most likely do. After we got our cacao, we also need a little bit of salt. This is for taste. Nothing too shabby. And our last part, our baking powder. So we need 2 tablespoons for this. Oh my god, blew up. 1, 2. Good. We finished with our dry ingredients by now. You just gotta sieve it out. By now, we're not gonna use a mixer. We are gonna use our trusty friend. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? As I was saying, we need our trusty friend, a spatula. And by now, we're gonna have to mix the powder because we don't want it to go all around the damn place. Slowly mix around. You just gotta mix it around with the spatula. And be wary again of lumps. You don't want to be full of lumps. This part is the most tedious one, but I know you'll get used to it. And you gotta mix, slowly add, till the entire thing is done. Your arm's gonna get really tired if you keep doing this around. It's normal. Chocolate. That's good. That's perfect. Now, our last ingredient, in this case, after mixing our entire batter right now, our last ingredient, water, which I didn't heat up. Which will heat up. Oh my god, okay. I will use 2 of these, which is 1/4 cup, not 2/4, 1/4 of a cup, yes. And before that, you need a pan that's ready. You can use this pan for cakes. Now, we're gonna get it nice and suited up for the moment. You wouldn't want a pan that could stick. We got our butter and our pan. What are we gonna do with it? We spread butter all across this pan. Good. Butter. We good? Yeah, I think it's nice. Just a wee bit more. So now that we got our water ready, as I said before, we're gonna add 2 cups of water. 2 of these. 1 and 2. Oh, Okay, mix it a bit. We will spread it all over our pan. You can use the spatula to scrape up any missing batter. Really good. And now our final step is to put it straight into the oven.
Hey guys, this is Zolfa here. I didn't mention it, but you have to cook the cake on like 350 Fahrenheit in either 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Yeah, I kind of messed up in there. It looked awful, dude. Jokes aside, it really tasted decent. It had a lot of sweetness to it, but it's a cake. I guess it works. That's the video.